So I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I know I put down day three. It's day three in my mind only because for the past 2.5 weeks, well, about a week ago, I actually went down on a Monday. Wasn't feeling good. Thought it was allergies, coughing really bad. And my wife goes, "Why don't you go down and get tested?" And I was like, "Okay." So I went down, tested positive for COVID, and then realized I had to quarantine myself from my wife, from my dog, for an extra week. So I had symptoms the week prior, not realizing it. Contacted everyone that I came into contact with, and um, started really getting heavy into the some over the counter medication and supplements. So I use supplements, essential oils, and like I said, over the counter stuff. And then when I saw my doctor, or teleconference, we did it virtually and then over the phone. Um, she prescribed a medication that really hit it hard. And within about 3 or 4 days, I was feeling better. I lost my sense of smell. It was really bad. I went in for did a virtual interview for a new school I was applying for, and grabbed a bottle of essential oil to um, give me some motivation, not just motivation, some strength and some confidence. Went to smell. I was like, I can't smell anything. This sucks. Nope, still not there. So it was like, at least my mind and my body remembers what that sense of smell was, because it really gave me the courage, and I did really well. I'm actually one of the finalists for one of the schools, and I'm looking forward to actually going and working for the school. I'll talk to more about that one later. Uh, just know that when during this whole COVID stuff going on with me, when I tested positive, and my wife tested positive, which I didn't get onto Facebook because I just wasn't in the mood. I was like drained, slept a lot, and I um, a couple of positives that came out of this, and one of the biggest ones, and I'll share this in just a second, was um, I still, even though I was feeling bad, I got up and did two interviews with two different schools, and um, I'll be sharing that in the next couple of days of what that process was. Now, the biggest thing with I found with my symptoms of COVID is um, my journey that I've been on. So when I started this back in, I want to say October, November, when I started this journey, virtually getting on to doing Facebook Lives and YouTube, on my YouTube channel, it was I was just on a journey for health, and I want to share something. This is my journey. So I started September 28th, came back from a men's retreat from Mount Humphreys up in Flagstaff, Arizona, and on September 28th, I weighed in at 411.2 pounds, heaviest I've ever been. I mean, look at my gut; it was huge, and I'm like, whoa. And that was even a little bit larger than that. October 20th, I started a process of healthy eating, cut out all the sugars, and went down to 393.5 in October. November, 392, dropped only about just over a pound and a half. And then as I've started working out, I've been boxing, I've been working out, eating healthier. December 28th, I put on a 3X shirt um, from Walmart. I was going to go golfing with my dad, and dropped all the way down to, within those months, I dropped down to 373.4. The big thing is what happened next. And this is what actually happened next once I can get my screen to change. Is in February, I weighed in at 370. And then what happens when you get sick? You don't eat a whole lot. And I actually dropped to 354.2. Now, through this whole process, though, this is what was really cool, too. Through this whole process, this is the belt I wore. I usually wear leather belts with whatever I wear. So September 28th to March 5th, I've shed 57 pounds and 6.5 inches. When I weighed in at 411, this is the end of my belt. I had to put it on the first notch. This is the only thing that fit. And it was still, um, it was uncomfortable to wear, even at the first notch. And through the progress, now this right here, you can see where it's really worn. Um, that's where I was for the longest time. At my weight, that's where I wore my belt at the longest time. Now I'm down here at the very end. I'm down here at the beginning. So 6.5 inches over the course of, let's see, October, November, January, February, March, April, May, June. Well, that blew probably past it. October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months. In 6 months, I've shed 57 pounds on 6.5 inches. Now, I should have probably measured my body when I first started doing it. It just didn't work out that way. So this is how I'm able to tell how much I've shed and how much I've lost, or not lost, how much I've reduced in belt sizes and pant sizes. And it's made a big difference. And this is one of the things, the reason I went this way and talked about where I was and what my journey is because when I cut out all the sugar, I was seriously addicted to sugar. It's my go-to when I'm depressed. It's my go-to for a lot of things. And when I just got my recent blood test back from my doctor, back in September and up until December, I was pre-diabetic. When I got my blood test work done at the end of February, going into March, I'm no longer pre-diabetic. I literally, with eating healthier, exercising, COVID, and that was the big thing, is pre-diabetic is one of those conditions that could make COVID worse. And because of the journey I'm on and the supplements I'm taking and the essential oils that I use and everything else that I've been doing in my life, it's a big difference. It's what's made the difference in my life. It's a journey I'm continuing. I've got another hike coming up in September, going up to Granite Mountain with the guys I've been hanging out with. And right after that, in November, I've got a trail run, a train race. I'm going to be doing a train race. And then probably around this time next year, I'm going up to Humphreys Peak because that's one of my goals. And I've got a goal of getting down to 299 by August on my birthday. So I've got a lot of things going on. Now, if you want to find out what supplements and what supported me through what I've been doing and also with COVID, make a comment. Post a comment here on Facebook. Post it on my YouTube channel, Boster Vitality. Find me on YouTube. Make a comment and find out what I'm doing, because I'm telling you right now, it is one of those things that really saved my life because of me changing certain habits. So I'll talk to everyone later. Have a great day.